Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going wonderful. I'm back again to share a project with you. We are using the Spellbinders Betterpress system, and I know the system is not everybody's cup of tea, but the nice thing is the card that I'm designing today, you can switch out stamps for the letterpress plates. So let's jump in and get started. I have a few new items, part of the Spellbinders Betterpress Christmas collection. We have I'm going to use the greeting from Christmas Greetings. It has a real pretty branch on here with the bird, and then I like the greeting that says Christmas Greetings. We're going to take the greeting from this one and create a card using the evergreen branches. These have some really pretty letterpress branch pine needle plates we're going to use on our card today, and I thought we would go with a new ink. This is the Leaf Betterpress ink. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. I like the bright green for my card today because we're going to use some green mirror cardstock, and I think the leaf will go really good with that. For my card today, we're going to kind of build our images around one of the Essential Modern Oval dies, and then I want to create a couple of frames with this. So I'm going to take this die out. Let's go ahead and remove the top of our Betterpress plate here. I positioned my oval where it's going to be on my cotton panel here. Okay, and then I can start off with my greeting, which says Christmas Greetings. We can place this down here. I think that's a good spot for a greeting. And then we're going to take our pine needles, and you have 3 different kinds, and I'm going to use all 3. And I think that's a great spot. We're going to go ahead and go with this. I'll go ahead and tape down my cotton panel to my platform. Okay, now we're going to ink up the leaves with our leaf ink. Okay, and for my greeting, I'm going to use black ink. I kind of got a little heavy-handed in this section, so just using a towel, I'm going to go over that. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and place the top plate on top of our Betterpress, and I'm going to run this through my Platinum 6. Okay, this is always the fun part. I love how it just floats, and ooh, that's gorgeous. I just think that's beautiful. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and remove my panel. And then I'm going to bring back my Modern Essential dies. I mentioned that we're going to be using mirror green cardstock. So I want to create a frame, actually 2 frames. So I'm going to create a frame with a large, I want to create a real thin frame with my mirror green cardstock, and with white cardstock, I'm going to go one size smaller maybe. Oh, here. With my white cardstock, I'm going to create a thicker frame, like so. Kind of doubling up on the frame. Okay? And while we are die cutting, I'm also going to emboss. I want a background panel using the MANDALA Blooms 3D embossing folder. MANDALA. Okay, and I'm going to use this with white cardstock. And I will be right back. So I have my frame, 2 of my frames, and then I took the outline and we're going to cut out our cotton panel that we using the Betterpress. Okay, and then I also created one more panel here with some of the leaves on the very bottom. I did that because I thought we would take maybe create like a snow globe with this die set. So I thought we could create a bottom using a smaller oval. And let's go ahead and take this out. I think this is such a pretty die set. And I will cut this out also. Okay, so let's run these through the die cut machine. My cotton panels are die cut, and I thought we would add a flower to add in a little bit of red to our card today. So I created, well, we're going to create this poinsettia here from the Christmas Wonder die set. And I did die cut out the leaves, the holly leaves, with the green mirror cardstock. To create the flower, it's very simple. You just add a little bit of glue to the center, and then you layer them together, and we're good to go. Now there is a flower center that you can add, but we're going to use gems, so we're just going to leave it like this. Okay, so let's layer both of these frames together. I have a thinner one and a thicker one. Okay. Okay, I'll flip this around, and then I'm going to put some thin foam strip behind here to give this a little bit of dimension. So now we have foam tape. I'm going to go ahead and layer this over my cotton panel. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere this to my card. I'm going to have it overlapping a little bit, and then anything that is overlapping I'm going to trim off with my scissors. Okay, now this, I am going to take this panel, and I thought it was a little bit plain, so I ended up die cutting out another one of my ovals, and we're going to layer both of these together. To create a border. Once these are layered together, I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and we're going to trim it right down the middle. We're going to cut it right in half. We'll just cut this, well, almost in half. My measurements, I cut it almost in half, but that's okay. We have options, right? We could do the shallow one, or we could do the higher one. Let's see. And I think we're going to go with the taller one. And then we can go ahead and tack this down right at the very bottom. This kind of looking like a snow globe. I'm loving the way this looks. I did put some foam tape behind my holly leaves and my poinsettia, and then I tied a double bow, and I thought we would add this to this corner here, and I will use a glue dot for this. And then I'll take my poinsettia and we will add that right over that twine. And I really like the way this looks. For some shine, I'm going to bring in my Gold Mix Color Essential Gems. And we're going to add a few gems to the center. Wonderful. And that finishes my card today. Breaking out the Spellbinders Betterpress system. But I thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a lovely day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.